morning, B Stav Fishing Nation. It is Sunday. I hate to even say it. August 20th already. August 20th. I'm getting some reports. Some fish, some flounder being caught in the back. I probably jinxed myself by going on Facebook Memories this morning and seeing that I had a really good day in the back this day last year. So that's probably the quickest mush. That's a bigger mush than catching the first fish, right? Catching a fish on the first drop, rather. But anyway, we're gonna cross our fingers, see how we do. Incoming tide, high tide's 11:14, so I'm gonna fish the incoming tide. And through slack high tide, I was gonna go fish for sheep's head, but I'm just gonna keep focusing on flounder today. I just see what I can do back here, and I got some good reports, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you, that dredging operation out in the inlet, man, that inlet's looking rough. It looks a lot narrower than it was, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But anyhow, down below, guys, are links to Instagram and Facebook. Follow me on social media. Link up. Let's be friends. If you could, while you're doing that, click the subscribe button. Let's build a membership. Let's get out there. Say our prayers to the man upstairs. Like and subscribe and go fishing. All right. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation, let's get it going. It's an incoming tide, and I got wind coming out of the south, which is hitting me basically right in the face. So, thank goodness for the Minn Kota Terrova motor, or today would have been a tough day to drift. I would have probably had to keep bumping the motor, the big motor in and out of gear. All right, let's get it done. It was a great day. All right, here we go. Of course, I dropped a minnow, but yeah, I'm using minnows, guys. Definitely hearing that you got to, meat and or minnows, live or fresh bait has been helping. So I use a minnow, something lively down there, and of course I'll be using a 4-inch pink shine Gulp Grub. That's been my go-to, and we'll see what happens. See if they pull through here. Go from there. Current's ripping coming in here. We got 69-degree water, 69.5-degree water. Oh, this one's already beat up. We'll try using you. See if you stay on the hook. 1 ounce Tsunami Fluke Ball-Jig and glow. Put a swing hook on it, and let's go. So right now I'm on the anchor lock. Come off anchor lock. See just how fast we drift. I will be using the trolling motor to slow my drift down. That's 100%. I know I'm going to be moving pretty good here. So, yep, this current's rocking and rolling. So I literally came off already up to 1/2 mile an hour. So here's the thing, I can only slow myself down so much because now I have the wrong presentation, right? You want to be dragging the bait, you don't want to be following your jig. But we'll see what happens, guys. Oh boy, the jinx. First drop. Oh boy, first drop flounder, right on the minnow, right on the stinking minnow. Do you believe that nonsense? Right on the stinking minnow. That's unbelievable. First drop on the mini. If that's not a jinx for me, I don't know what is. I mean, I don't think I was in the water 15-20 seconds. I will tell you, I made a major mistake after this because I kept drifting. I got caught on the bottom, broke off, had to retie, got pissed off, and left the spot when I should have stayed here and made short drifts back and forth. It's one. That's one. Oh, guys are getting tough on the radio with each other. Come that close again. Watch what happens. Oh boy. This is the problem. Come down here, especially on weekends. You come down here and, man, it's just... Everybody's a keyboard cowboy or a microphone cowboy. Let's see what we got here. That's one. Drop it down. Stav Fishing. I got my, I don't know if I'm gonna call him my friend or my acquaintance anymore, but there he is, Captain Jerry and his beautiful wife Patty, coming down, spending the day together on the water before Jerry winds up sleeping in the kennels. But so we're moving from that spot that we were just at, because that just wasn't fun. There's a ship, I think, or a boat that sunk over there, so we wound up dealing with that nonsense. So that's might have what we got snagged on. But all right, let's go back down. Mini through the lips, already retied. I got snagged, broke off, wasn't fun. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So on the way down, I no sooner leave my house, I call Captain Jerry. We're talking on the way down. I might get from about Blackwood. We talk to him about Hamilton. He tells me, I don't know if I'm fishing today or not. Probably not. I got a bunch of stuff to do. Son of a gun. I pull up, and here he is pulling out of his marina. And then the boot, he jumped my drift. Boy, friends like that, who needs enemies? 22 foot of water. Got our minnow on. Let's see what happens. Oh, there was a hit. Come on, you got it. My minnow's been working out. All right, guys, let's see what happens here. Thank goodness for the trolling motor. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Go back down. I didn't feel like it had head shakes, but man, that was heavy. Whatever that was heavy. That was heavy. Darn. Wonder if whatever that was got my minnow. Let me see. Jeez, that was heavy. Oh, still got my minnow. That was heavy. Nope, Captain Jerry's already put a fish in the box. He cannot leave. When there's fish, when fish are biting, Captain Jerry can't stay home. He just can't do it. Jumped right in front of me too. Right in front of my drift he jumped. That's friends, guys. Friends like Captain Jerry. Gosh almighty. Something else. We always rib each other. But all kidding aside, if it wasn't for a friend like Captain Jerry, I would have still been sitting home on the couch watching golf or something, because I wouldn't have known that the fish turned on hot and heavy yesterday. Yeah, I know. All my viewers are going to know how you jumped right in front of my drift today. Guys, I'm telling you, that's a man there. His hands, when it comes to fishing, they were blessed by God himself when he was baptized. There's no two ways about it. All my viewers, if Jerry ever, when he passes, I'm gonna ask Patty if we could donate his hands to science. He's something else. He is something else. Good hit. I'm hoping it comes back unless it ripped the minnow off. No, come on. Come over some junk down the bottom too, but that was a good hit. Well, I'm not going to keep showing drift that's not producing, especially when I got footage of me catching some flounder finally. So this drift, Jerry was popping fish. I was popping bottles. I wasn't catching anything. So we're going to fast forward, because there's a couple flounder come over to gunnels.
Alright guys, I got something good. I got a good hook set on it. I'm not getting the quintessential flounder shakes. Oh, there is a flounder. How about that? Okay. That's good. Yeah, went right for the minnow again. I made a little move. Whoa, just threw the minnow all the way up the front bow of the boat. I made a little move here. And the move that I made, I was going to go back towards the inlet, and I said, you know what, let me just hang. Let me try some of this deeper water over here across from where Captain Jerry and I were fishing earlier. And so let me give it a shot and see what we got going on here. This little guy is not gonna, oh, would you make it? No, not gonna make it. But good looking flounder nonetheless. Get in there. Keep going. I gotta go up front and get my minnow.
I know, I measured the fish upside down. If it was going to be close, I was just going to flip it over, but that's the grip that I had on it at the time. All right, guess what? The action keeps on happening.
Figure if they're holding there, why wouldn't they be holding here? And I was going to make my way up again toward where I hit that first fish, and I'm thinking, well, you know, let me just see what this deeper water here does. If they're stacked up in here, if they're holding here and staging here, or, you know, who knows, right? Who knows? But that was nice hit. Nice hit. About time I set the hook like I'm supposed to, for God's sakes. I've been really lackluster on hook sets. All right, let's get this puppy going again. I'm telling you, the struggle is real this year, guys, for me on the flounder scene, that's for sure. That was about 16.5-inch fish. Nice looking fish. Come on. Oh, little fish, little fish, little fish. Man, so much for no wake. Wow, that boat pushes some water. Whatever that was, I ripped it right out of its mouth, and it's little fish tugging on the tail of the Gulp. Yep, it's a wonder I still have a tail. All right, let's keep it up. Captain Jerry's beating that spot up. Beating that spot. I think he's got two in the box. But he's beating that spot up. And that's what he does, man. If he'll in his head, he'll say, these fish are going to turn on soon. And he's usually right. He's usually right. You know, and it's that last hour of power, right? First hour of power, last hour of power. And right now, we're coming into the last hour of power. High tide is 11:15, so it's just about almost 10:15. Something sitting on this. Oh, no, it wasn't. Is it? Yep, something was sitting on it. That's a flounder. That's a flounder. Come on, big daddy. That's a flounder. That's a flounder head shake. That needs a net. That flounder needs a net. Uh-oh, net's caught. Keep the flounder moving, keep the flounder moving. Yeah, you can splash all you want there, turkey. You're caught. Guys, I haven't caught a keeper flounder in I don't know how long. Spot lock. Let that hook lay. Bring this guy up and out. All right, here they are. You're on a deck. That's a keeper flounder. Finally. Holy mackerel. Look what I done. Look what I done, dude. Caught a keeper. Holy mackerel. Look at this guy. Look at him. Dude. I don't remember what they look like, so I want to get a good picture of them. I think I caught, and how about that? On the jig, and he just spit it. And I was close to losing that fish. Oh boy, he's got some meat on him. Woo-hoo-hoo. He got some meat on his bones. Let's give him a measure.
Yeah, sounds strong.
Oh yeah, he's an over. 18 and a half. 18 and a half flounder. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Time, guys, about darn time.
Let's try that drift again. Probably what I should have done when I caught that very first fish. Tried that drift again. But what happened was I got caught on something on the bottom. Either something, Jerry said there's actually some of these boats sunk in a storm a couple years ago when the docks broke free over at the marina. It was a bad storm, bad scene. And I just got fed up and I left this spot, and I should have. Oh man, that was on the bottom. Let's see if I lost anything. Man, I thought that was going to be a monster. It definitely wasn't a fluke. Wasn't a flounder. Okay. Got a little something caught on here. Wow. Sheesh. I thought that was going to be a monster fluke. I just hooked into to just suck to the bottom, but it wasn't. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know. Now it's fighting. Now it's fighting. Another flounder. Let's spot lock. Let's spot lock. Let's put a mark on that one again. Guys, that might be the same spot. That honestly might be the same stinking spot. He's short, so I don't have to worry about measuring it. Definitely short. Oh, there goes the minnow. Come on, buddy, let's get that hook out. Oh, that poor minnow thought he was getting away and he just got eaten. What is going on here, man? You got line in here. Shorty McShortster. Let's measure him, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be about 15 and a half, 16. Oh yeah, 15 and a half, 16. Straight to the bottom. There we go, guys. Little minnow. Come to the bottom, out by his eyes. And we're going to send him down. We come off the anchor in 3, 2, 1. Let's get this party started again. Guys and girls, children of all ages, I am doing what I should have done earlier this morning when I caught that very first flounder. I should have continued to go back and do short drifts over that same spot, you know, because they might be staging there and laying up. And apparently that's what happened yesterday. Captain Jerry, Captain Chuck from the Flying Hawaiian, oh man, they loaded up. They loaded up on quality fish yesterday. And they were stacked, and they just beat the same spot up over and over. And that's, you know, short drifts. When you start catching short drifts, you stay over top of them. You might have a pocket of them, you know, a school of them. Okay, for those of you just joining in, welcome to the channel, B Stav Fishing. My name's Bob. If you would, down below, hit the subscribe button. Click that bell so you don't miss any new videos coming out. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh man, little hits. Do. Come on, buddy. Little hits. First one wasn't so little, but man, little fish. Oh, looks like Captain Jerry might be on. What's he got going on there? Oh boy. Oh, guess what? They turned on. These fish turned on, guys. These fish turned on. Whew, man. Another good flounder. These fish turned on. Spot lock. He hit the minnow. What happened here? Yep, he hit the minnow. hit the mini. Let's get you out of my net. Get you on the ground. Let's get me unhooked here. These fish are turning on. I think Captain Jerry's just hooked into one too. That's funny. That is funny. All right, buddy. God, oh my God, this fish is thick. Holy mackerel. Everybody says about shorter fish, but man, this fish is thick. As thick as Steve's. Come on, buddy, let go. I'm trying to get this out in my left hand, which is a no bueno. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, so much for slow no wake with these guys on their wave runners, dude. Slow it down, pally. You're gonna get jammed up. That's a slot fish, 17 and a half. 17 and a half slot fish. That's unreal. That's unreal. 17 and a half inch slot fish. Yes, sir. This day's turning out to be my best flounder day ever. These flounder, they turned on. I'm so glad I decided to stay at this spot. Or not stay at it, but hit this spot, you know, and not pass it up. Because these flounder turned on. Here we go. Oh man. Fish on. Not a big one. Not a, oh, he might be. That's a flounder though. Got flounder head shakes. Ooh, on a spot lock. Flounder head shakes. Oh my God. Jesus. Guys, I might just caught my limit today. You gotta be kidding me. Guys, are you kidding me? This is crazy. Gotta wait till the end of the season. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be a. I think he's gonna be short. Oh my goodness, that might go short. Oh, I don't know. He's long and slender. Come on, little buddy. I don't think you're gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna keep long and slender. Let go. Come on, please. Let him go. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna do it for me? Oh, oh God. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I gotta check on a little more accurate tape up here. I might have just caught my limit today. Oh man. Limit. Jersey limit. Jersey limit. 17 and a little bit over. Yes sir, he got a limit. How do you go from... I go from a jack to a king. Get out of here. That's just craziness. Are you kidding me with that nonsense? That's awesome. B Stav Fishing. Jersey limit. I haven't had the Jersey limit myself in... It's been a long time. It definitely wasn't any chance of it this year. So, man, how cool is that? All right, guys, time for a battery change. And we're getting back down there because they biting. Get her done. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Do it. Do it. Wow, that dude was trucking a wake out there. Dude, you gotta slow it down, fella. Slow it down, buddy. Man, back in the day, I'd pull you right over. Uh-oh, minnows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, minnows. Whew. Oh, worry about yourself, Bob. Stop worrying about other people's boats, you dodo bird. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Guys, like, I can't tell you how upset I've been this whole season. It's just been a horrible, horrible flounder season for me. And today really just kind of makes me feel like I know what I'm doing again. Or the flounder is really hungry and I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. Either way, we'll take it. Woo! Flounder for dinner. Yeah. That Jerry's sneaky. He's a sneaker. Get her done, Jerry. Get her done. All right, guys. Just about done my drift here, and another little something that hit. Another flounder. Another keeper. Holy mackerel. He's short. He's short. Come on. Go dance it up there on the top. Let's go. No, he got poked. Oh man, he got it in the eyeball. Hang on, little buddy. I'll get you free. You're free. You're all free. Okay, another one. Guess what? That's a keeper. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation. You know, when I say like, subscribe, that means obviously what it means. When I say your prayers to the man upstairs, I mean that, and I mean that in all sincerity. I always have. And I'm not going to say there isn't a night that goes by that I don't pray, but the majority of the nights I always say some type of prayer. And never really for my own intentions, but for those that are in need, those that are, you know, fighting any health issues or anything. So I need my B Stav Fishing Nation, my prayer warriors, I need you to come together for one of our very special characters on this channel. He's not a character, he's a dad, he's a grandpop, he's a husband, and he's a genuine friend. And that's for Big Ed the landlord. I'm not going to tell you what's going on because, you know, other people's medical issues and whatnot aren't anybody's business, or not my business to say, but our guy needs your prayers. And I'm asking every one of you watching this tonight, when you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, please say a prayer for Big Ed. He's pretty sick, and he's a strong dude. I'll tell you what, the guy's stronger than I could ever be. Work ethic, everything. I mean, he's a Brahma bull. But I'm asking you, say your prayers to the man upstairs for my buddy, and I love the guy, Big Ed the landlord. Thank you guys, it means the world to me. Yeehaw! Heading for the barn. Alrighty, B Stav Fishing Nation. It's like my best outro of the year because I actually caught flounder. I caught a limit of flounder. What the heck happened? Man, about darn time, huh? What a season it's been. So, thank you, Captain Jerry. Let me know that the flounder have been nibbling back here. And, man, I didn't think I was going to capitalize on them. You saw I teased about Captain Jerry jumping in front of me, but listen, I was fiddly farting around, and Captain Jerry don't play no games, man. All's fair in love, war, and fishing. And just the way Captain Jerry does, bang, man, fish on. And that's just, again, his hands were blessed by God himself. I didn't think it was going to happen today. And then I just, for whatever reason, something told me, if they're hitting in that deeper water on the one side, why wouldn't they hit? And, you know, if they're not holding in this deeper water on this other side, and sure enough, my hunch paid off. So thank you, hunch. All right, I'm going to go back, get the boat cleaned up. I got some fish to clean. Holy mackerel. I'm actually cleaning a Jersey limit. Who am I? Who is this guy? Anyway, guys, thanks so much. Again, appreciate your prayers for Big Ed, the landlord. You know how much that guy means to me, how great of a guy he is, and he means a lot to so many people. So keep him in your prayers. You know, he's going to be great, but we always can use some prayers to get us to greatness, right? Like, subscribe. Thank you for your prayers for our buddy. Go fishing.